Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hot and Sparky Live with your host Sparky and my co-host Ian.
What's up?
What's up, Ian? How you
What's
feeling?
up, man? Feeling pretty good,
Yeah,
man. Just long work week and about to hit the 4-day weekend for us at least.
I
And
love it, dude. I'm ready.
yeah,
I'm ready to be able to quarantine. I know it sounds stupid, and I bet you the people out there are like, "Fuck you,"
yeah, no doubt. I'm sure.
but I want to get in there with you guys. I want to, for those of you out there who are doing the thing, and we appreciate it, and uh, everybody appreciates it. Hopefully it's going
Yeah,
well for everybody. And if you're running into any trouble, leave some comments in there, man. Let us know how you guys are doing, and we try to help where we can, if we can. At that,
yeah, no doubt.
actually, I hit up my hairstylist, um,
Oh,
right, and
yeah,
I know
because
I can't get a
that's
haircut.
a
I know
thing
that
right now, right? Yeah, it's difficult at this time.
my hair's fucking wild, bro. It's fucking wild right now. Uh, but I,
Tarzan hair.
but I hit her up, and I've known her for some time now. I've gone to her for quite a long time, and I've just stuck with it. I love it. She knows exactly what I like to do, and we change it up, and she knows what to do with it. But I was like, damn, she's probably shut down too. So I hit her up, and she goes, she talked to her for a bit. She goes, yeah, we shut down. It's one of those things, and just bullshit. She just had a baby and stuff, so.
Okay.
Usually I'll pay her through Venmo. If I have
Right.
cash, I'll give her cash. But she's like, actually, that works out better for me. But so I hit her up, and she usually charges me like 25 bucks or like $20. And so I was like, dude, you hear about, hey, support your local artists and your local businesses that can't stay open somehow. Just do what you can. So I sent her $20.
Hell yeah.
It's just, I know it's only $20. Someone's like, what? That's it? It's like, but I'm hoping that
Right.
maybe someone else out there is also doing the same thing. And I just
That's
said,
pretty dope.
yeah, I didn't tell her anything. I just sent it to her. Said, left a little note. Quarantine patronage. Thank you. You know, but
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't
Support
know
those who support you, right? I mean,
exactly.
that's your
Yeah,
go-to for looking good and staying fresh. And
fuck.
yeah, I can see it.
And dude, she's done me solids. Where I'm literally waking up and going, oh, I need a haircut today. And I hit her up. She goes, okay, come on in. I'll slide you
Yeah.
in. I was like, hell yeah. That's
Hell
fucking dope.
yeah.
But man,
That's right on. See, I've never had like a designated barber. I have a couple of places that I'd go to. Me generally, I'll just shave my shit right off and call it fair. Um, Mostly because I'm either working so much I don't care. I don't really get to see too many people in the outside world. But that's pretty dope, man.
yeah,
Uh,
I never had that either until now. I've kind
until
of,
now, just more of a recent thing.
yeah, I try to stabilize my life a little bit. Like, all right, you need a hairstylist, right? I still need a doctor. Fuck, I need to go to a doctor at some point. But the hairstylist thing, I went through a few. You told me about that one place. I don't remember where it's at, but you told me about it's
Oh, on
dude.
scenic.
He's on scenic dude and his dad, right?
Yeah.
And so I walk in, your typical barber shop, right? Just two dudes hanging out there. They're cutting some dude's hair. One's cutting one hair and the other guy's doing the other guy. And I walk in, and they all look at me, right? Like this mob look, like, yo, the fuck are you doing here, right? So, oh yeah, a buddy of mine sent me here, and they're like, oh, hell yeah, have a seat. I get in, dude. They're watching on this little TV, dude. I'm talking some old school
Yeah,
shit,
it's a
right?
tube TV.
It
Yeah,
is. It's a tube
tiny, like
TV.
it's like a 19-inch tube TV.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I know.
god, All right, so I get in that
Yeah.
motherfucker, and so I get in the seat, and they're watching Casino of all fucking movies, right? So the
Yeah.
vibe you're getting already, it's like some shit out of a movie, bro.
Hmm.
But it's dope. So he's like, oh, what do you want? And I was like, I don't know, man. I usually just buzz my fucking head, but I don't want that. Give me something, some regular ass shit, So he goes, all right, I got you. So he's fucking cutting my hair. And you get to the point, I've never been to a barbershop like this, where something's about to happen in the movie, right? And both the son and the dad stop, and fucking Vinny's about to whack some motherfucker, right? He's about to fucking just give the dude the business, and he's like, they both stop, and we stop, and nobody's even mad. We're just stopping and waiting for it. Bam, bam, bam. Ah, fuck yeah, he fucking got that guy. Hell yeah, and then back to normal business, dude. Oh,
Right. Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Just a brief pause.
Right. And I'm sure if I
Yeah.
would have kept going, it would have been like a little bit more normal. But I was like, my haircut was good. It wasn't bad. It's a good haircut. I just,
Right on.
and then Kev finally told me about this place at downtown Modesto, and a shout out to Tangle Tees, dope ass place. I mean, you walk in there and it's everything that I grew up with. You got skateboards for kids to sit on and shit, and there's fucking art on the wall, good ass music, and then boom, I just sat there. That was it, dude. That's where I made home for my hair.
Huh. I still haven't been actually. I met her when we were at the what was that?
Oh, that event?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she was singing, and she's a hairstylist and a singer.
Yeah,
so,
dude.
yeah,
What
it's
is
pretty
it, like
dope.
not bluegrass. I don't want to say it's bluegrass. It's like
It was kind of like a folkish.
folk. That's
like
what it was.
yeah.
Yeah, and she's good, dude. Fucking beautiful voice. I don't know. It's the way she sings. I love it. I love that kind of style. I want to say Amy Winehouse, but not Amy Winehouse.
Right.
Super dope.
Right.
voice, though.
Like
yeah.
totally chill. She throws off. She has such a great vibe to her too. She's very
dude.
pleasant.
Yes.
Yeah, very pleasant to be
Always
around.
in a good mood, dude. Just in a good mood
Yeah,
all the time.
always.
I'm sure she's got her bad moods. Who doesn't?
The
right?
epitome of optimism, right? Like,
Yeah. Oh, dude, of all people, that's you.
Yeah.
I mean, we both vibe off each other, but dude, you want to talk about optimism? How mad was I today?
Oh, I feel it. That's how I
Did
was
you feel
yesterday.
it? Oh my
Yeah,
God,
I mean,
dude.
of course, I felt bad, and then of course I wanted to help you in the beginning and be
I
like,
know.
oh, you dude, we need to, and I was like, you know what? We'll just step back,
I know, bro. I was being
let
such
you
a
do your
dick.
thing.
I love you,
It's
bro.
all good. It happens, right?
I
love
love
you
you,
too,
bro.
man.
I was like, oh.
But we all need those days.
Yeah,
You wouldn't know what a
yeah.
good day is without a bad one, right? Like you don't know how good you have it until you have something terrible.
Oh, dude. And it's funny because, all said and done, I catch myself. I'm like, man, you're such a dick. Why are you being a dick right now, dude? Why?
Yeah.
Get your panties out of the
and
bunch.
it takes someone who understands collateral damage.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like trust me, I already know. Like most generally, you're not mad at me or you're not mad.
No, no.
You're mad at the situation. It was the same thing that goes with Tom and Patty or whatever, and how
Right.
he got bumped out of a position or whatever.
You're right. It's the situation that makes you mad. Not so much the people. I love the people I work with. I love the people that are around me, dude. That's the way I keep the people that are around me where they're at.
Right.
What makes me mad is you're trying to do something you can do right, but you don't have the tools or not the tools, but you don't have the parts, or you're missing that one piece you can't get. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's irritating. And I think that's probably part of it, but yeah.
Enough of work.
Yeah, fuck work. I love work. I love what I do. Just putting it out there
we're
so anyone
blessed,
listening.
super blessed.
Very
to
blessed.
be working.
Very grateful.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. Crazy shit. But yeah, dude, actually she moved from that shop, my hairstylist.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just gonna do a shout out, Kim. Her name's Kim, and she's at what is that shop called? I already forgot. The thing is, I don't even know the name of the shop, and I'll tell you why, because it doesn't matter. I know where she's at, and that's where I go.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. Yeah, you know where it's located, and
when you find something like that, you go, hey. I was like, hey, I'm gonna be leaving the shop, and I go, oh, okay. Well, where are you going? She goes, well, you don't have to, follow me. I was just curious if I was like, nah, my hair belongs to you. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Well, it's just
loyalty, right? Loyalty.
I mean, you find something good, you keep
stylist.
it, or you try to.
Yeah, without a doubt. Right.
That's the point of it.
Yeah. And it's cool how you develop relationships off of
If
even
you guys,
just services, like Oh, go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
go ahead. Go ahead.
But it was kind of like me with Al, my wife's boss. He helped manage our wedding. You know, I met him through that whole process. And now,
Right.
you know, it's really cool how that ended up working out.
Yeah, that's super dope, dude. That is super dope.
Yeah.
Good things, man. Good things happen when you do that. Oh yeah. Oh, she's over at Liquid Gold Studios. If you're in the
Right
Modesto
on.
area and you want a badass haircut, go hit up my girl Kim at Liquid Gold Studios. Is it too early for shout outs? I don't give a fuck. We'll throw it
Nah,
in there.
nah. Yeah. Right. I mean, obviously, once it's open, because it's probably closed right now. Oh,
Pork, pork.
apologize. Yeah.
I love that dog, dude. Layla.
she's a she's a twat sometimes.
Oh, she's so hard to love. No, she's not hard to love. She's easy to love. It's hard to get her to love back. Oh my
Right,
god, just
yeah.
let me pet you, Layla.
Yeah, super skettish. She's like, no, yeah, you can't touch this. Just goes MC Hammer on you.
She does.
Do.
Starts backing
Yeah.
up. I don't think so, buddy. That's dope. Though. Fucking dogs, man. I love dogs.
She's pissed right now.
Is she?
Yeah, because I'm here doing this and putting all my attention on this. So she's a brat.
Her attitudes, her
She's
voice.
like, yeah, oh, dude, yeah, pretty much. She doesn't have to. It's just the look she gives you. I've never seen a dog with such a facial expressions, I guess. Like,
Mm-hmm.
she gives you the rock eyebrow when she's kind of like, hey, fucker. Like, it's
Hell
me
yeah.
time.
I'll dump on
But-
this floor. Try me.
Yeah, no doubt.
No.
Swiftiness.
Get swifty. Oh man, dude. How about Rick and Morty guy?
Oh, I know. They brought it back, didn't they?
Yeah, they
haven't
did.
been
I
able to
think
see
there's
any
a
of it.
season 4. Oh, I have been missing out, guy. I've been missing
Yeah.
out. I spent so much less time watching TV recently. Like, ask me a new show, dude. I couldn't know what to tell you, dude.
Oh, I don't know what's going on in the world. Half the time, I don't even know what's new on the radio. People are singing songs and all this stuff, and I just
I find myself listening to either music or podcasts on the way to work and back, and then when I'm not at work, doing other shit. You know, that has nothing to do
Right.
with watching TV.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. Staying busy, I guess. Really.
Like,
you know?
yeah, without a doubt. If it wasn't for, I guess ads, like some of the ads on YouTube, I wouldn't know what the fuck's going on out there.
You want to talk about some bullshit?
What's that?
You pay for YouTube Red, right? To get no ads.
Yeah.
And then those sneaky fuckers pay the YouTubers.
Oh yeah, to do
To
commercials.
put little mini commercials in there, and I'm like, dude, I can't win around here.
No.
I just can't
No.
fucking win around here.
Yep. And you can't wait for the 4-second bypass button.
Oh my god.
You gotta skip through things and
I love the music. You know, like being able to just play music off of it and like shut your phone off and stuff. That's actually really dope. Watching videos like that. I'll tell you what, dude. I didn't pay for it 1 month, or not even a month. I want to say a day, because it didn't last very long. And I started watching YouTube, and the first time I got a commercial, I go, "Oh no, man, this isn't happening. This isn't happening. I don't think so."
I can't live with this anymore. You've
No.
been spoiled. Yeah.
I have, dude.
Yep.
It's funny. You see, I didn't think about it till I see someone in the break room pull like a phone out, or like, and then you go to watch a video, and there's a commercial, and I go, you still get those,
Right. That's funny. Yeah. See, I still haven't messed with the Red at all. I just I usually get on YouTube. It's usually informational, and then I'm out. And so I'll wait whatever time. Help whatever YouTuber make his extra bit of coin, watching some commercials and
Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little ring
like and
notification,
subscribe.
guys.
Yeah. The bell. Hit the bell.
Or don't hit it. Maybe tap it.
Yeah, actually don't. Yeah.
Tap it with
Don't.
your finger on your phone right now.
Drop a
Bam.
dislike if you like this a
Oh.
lot.
If you like it a lot, dude. What if we change that?
I'm
Where we-
telling you, bro. I think we need to just start dropping dislikes on.
Right? Just
On
dislike
YouTube stuff.
everything, right? Instead of likes, and then
Right.
flip the what do they call it? The algorithm on them.
The algorithm, yeah.
Oh man, how do you think that would work? Like there's got to be a
I'm
day
not.
where you go, everybody just hit dislikes all day on shit
Well,
you like, just
they
dislike
have
it.
like two different, like tops. Like they have your most liked videos and your most disliked
Oh, they
videos.
change it up on us. They go, oh well,
Right.
here's your most unliked videos. Oh, shit. It would happen. It
uh,
would fucking happen that way.
hell yeah.
Oh, by the way, your disliked videos get commercials.
Oh, yeah. Oh gosh. It's so cool though. The fact that you can pretty much anyone can hop on and start making their own channel
You know,
and promoting whatever it is they're passionate about. And some of these guys I've watched grow and they've become so successful that they are monetizing their YouTube channels. They're
right.
promoting brands and apps and I mean, that's the business part of it, but I mean, I get it. If it's now your dedicated job,
Well,
if
it's
your job's to make
crazy.
content.
The amount of stuff you can find on YouTube. I mean,
Oh
anything.
yeah,
You name it.
it's endless
People eating
within
soup.
reason.
There's someone out there who's willing to watch 5 minutes of someone just slopping up soup.
Yeah, that was that we talked about the ASMR videos, right? Different
Oh yeah, let me give you some ASMR lip action right here.
all the satisfaction videos,
Right?
people
Oh,
like squishing jello between their fingers
what's
or feet
crazy
or
is I find the kids watching that
all the time. It was
all the
that
time.
in the unboxing and any like I kids love watching other kids open stuff.
What is that
It's
about, dude? There's got to be some
mind
psyche
blowing.
with that. Like, it's cool. I don't want to open gifts. I just want to watch this guy open gifts. Like,
Right.
there's something behind that.
Well, I mean, I guess that's it's kind of like window shopping, like you know what I mean? Like you have
True.
something you like, right? You
Right.
I mean, we're from a different era, but I mean, I would imagine we'd probably be doing the same thing
Well, you know
had we
what?
had.
You're not wrong because you're right. Before I make any purchase, unless it's something very minor, before I make any big purchase, you look it up. I mean,
Right.
I would hope you do. You know, you don't just go,
Yeah,
ah,
research it quite a bit.
I want that new
Right.
phone. Why? I don't know. I just want it. I need a new phone. You know, there's some people like that. But I
Right.
personally look in it. I go, and maybe that is part of it. And maybe it's like a different kind of unboxing where they're not opening toys, but instead they're like, hey, check out this new keyboard. It clicks and it clacks, but it only clicks once. Holy shit, I want that. You know?
Yeah,
But yeah, you research it.
the refined details. Yeah.
I guess, well, you're spending more money. I would hope you research on something, you know?
Oh, you have people that what do they call that? They call it what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my God.
What, like we're looking
What kind
for
of
stuff?
people that impulsive buying habits is what I was
Oh.
looking for. Yeah, there's people that buy things out of impulse.
Dude, you know there's an option in Amazon to return something because of guilt?
I did not know that.
I think I've
So
seen
guilty
it.
buying,
It's
like guilt buying.
what do they call it? Wow, I'm blanking out so hard. It's let me see if I could pull it up. I'm gonna try to return something right now on Amazon.
Let's see what it says.
Let's see what it says. But it's oh, there's a word for it and it's killing me right now. You know,
Buyer's remorse.
buyer's remorse. There's an option for buyer's remorse. Let me see. Unless I'm fucking
Well, I
lying
mean
right
that's
now.
that. Well, no, I mean I actually that's pretty smart because most people, when it avoids you having to make the excuse of why you're turning it in. People buy things all the time and then they run into a situation. Maybe they had a doctor's bill or a dentist bill or a car broke down. I know I've had it in the past where I went and got something like, oh, sick, I'm so excited I got this, but now I have to take it back because I have other pending expenses that now, at one point was in the budget, now is not. And,
Oh,
you know,
maybe I'm tripping. I know I seen it on something. There was a buyer's remorse option for something. Bought by mistake. Wrong item was sent. Received extra item and didn't buy. No refund needed. Then why would it be under the refund?
Hmm.
I don't know.
I have no idea. That's kind of weird too.
I saw something where it was like buyer's remorse was an option. I go, what? Are you
Yeah,
serious right now?
that would trip me out.
He's like, no, man.
But I would imagine most of the time, I mean, I'm sure people send things in because they don't work, but
Right.
there has to be times where people buy things and they just they regret it. You know, there's a regretful buy, and
Yeah, it's called My Wife Didn't Let Me Have It.
yeah, and it's like some of the
Oh,
shops I've
shit.
been to, like where they'll offer you, you know, if you pay $5 more, they'll give you a receipt for half the price, or tell you, or for a price that you told the wife it was going to cost.
Oh my god, that's great. That's a cool ass
Yeah.
shop. I'd buy there again. Fuck, I'd buy it twice. Oh,
You
I got
know,
two of
it's
them.
like a
Why?
gimmick, right?
Yeah, it was only $30.
Where like you go to the bar and they have like a um your wife's on the phone like list of, okay, you were here but left $5, you were never here $10, or
Oh
you know what I
my
mean,
god,
like just for
yes.
answers to
Those
the
are
wife
dope.
on the phone at the
You know,
bar. Yeah, it's pretty
one of
funny.
my favorite signs I saw for Valentine's Day was, I'm sure you've probably seen it, was bring your girlfriend dinner, $25. Bring your wife dinner, $35. Bring them both at the same time, free.
Oh man.
I was like, yes.
Yeah, free food for the show, huh?
Right, free food for
That's
the
pretty.
show.
That's funny. Oh, that's terrible but funny the same. Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, all right. You know how you brought up how NASCAR is racing? Is it just NASCAR?
Oh yeah, simulated. It's NASCAR and Formula One are
Okay.
racing. All the professionals are racing from home on simulators.
Wow.
Yeah, I forget what driver it was, but they were laughing because he was in his living room barefoot racing
How great is that?
a full race.
How great is that, dude?
I mean,
I
talk
mean,
about
you
no
want
maintenance,
you know what that's
like
gonna do, right?
no chance of you getting hurt. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
virtual, so the only thing that could,
Dude, you
you know,
think that after, let's say after, I'm gonna say after
I'd be
because I'm
paid
sure
first
there's
at
an
my router
after.
reset. That's for sure.
Um, after this blows over, right? Whether it's a month, a year, I don't know, whenever, right? If we didn't go into full Mad Max mode, right, when this blows over, uh,
Right.
that's gonna leave a footprint of all
Right,
this
of course.
simulation shit, dude. Like, like how come we don't just do this, which we do
Right, because
already?
it's
It's not as known about. Like you
popular.
have sim racing competitions and stuff like that, but
Well, Fox aired the NASCAR race, and the second one that they did was 1.2 million viewers, which is pretty remarkable considering that's a live,
that's
basically a video
dude,
game being played.
that's more than regular NASCAR probably.
Oh, I don't know. NASCAR has quite a following.
Is it? Let me see.
I'm pretty sure NASCAR. I remember hearing numbers something into like 20 million viewers depending on which race it is, and NASCAR is quite a big thing. Not necessarily here in California, but
Oh, it's
very
quite a
prevalent
bit.
in the South.
Five.
Yeah.
The 5.8 million viewers that tuned in on average to each event in 2013 is a 1% increase over 2012. So last year, nearly 70 million unique viewers, but that's throughout the year. It's kind
Right.
of
That's
hard.
not. Yeah. Not
Right.
not per event.
Hmm. I don't.
But I mean, how many things can you say ever have a viewership live of 1.2 million? I mean, other than like, I mean, American Idol is usually pretty big or anything like that.
The Fortnite
Or
competition.
you know, I've
What
never
did they
seen
have?
one.
No, the big one where Booga, that kid.
I have no idea. I've never seen any of
You
it.
didn't hear about that? The Booga,
No.
that kid Booga who won the Fortnite World Cup, 3 point something million, 3.2, I want to say, $1 million.
I mean, it makes sense. There's a lot of kids that watch YouTube or watch Fortnite. You know what I mean? Streaming. Would they stream that through Twitch or was
Yeah, it
that?
was through Twitch, and
Okay.
everybody was watching.
Oh, I can only imagine. Yeah. See, I don't keep up with all that. So
Dude, it was a big
I guess
deal.
it's
It was
something I
it
need
was all
to.
over the news and shit. 2 million people between YouTube and Twitch officially streamed the World Cup, topped out at more than 2 million concurrent viewers. Uh, crazy shit. People were
That's pretty
complaining
crazy.
about how like well, how come they don't do that for like tennis? I was like, because tennis.
Yeah, it all comes down to viewership. I mean, that's you know what I mean? How many pairs of eyes you can put on it
Right.
is what's going to bring in the capital and make it. It's yeah.
The total World Cup prize pool for Fortnite was $30 million. So
Holy
in
crap.
total, and he won. Deals team will win 3 million. I think he won 3.2 million. It was solos, so he won that by himself, dude. And then they have
That's
like,
crazy.
yeah, crazy shit, dude.
Damn.
Everybody started telling their kids to start playing Fortnite. It was
Right,
all
all of a
funny.
sudden.
Oh, you gotta play
Right,
Fortnite.
yeah,
Get on
yeah.
here,
You gotta get good, yeah. I just hear that old school dad yelling at his son, like, you need to get better, goddammit.
dude. This takes me back to like when I was younger, and my dad's like, "You can't make money on playing video games. You know, you gotta work."
Oh,
And I was like, "I'm on my way. I'm getting there." I was back then. I was doing the Call of Duty competitions and shit, you know, and you know, you got to work your way up to it. You can't, you don't
yeah.
just jump in, and you know, so you start working your way through all the hoops and stuff, and then you look at this, you know, kid playing Fortnite, winning money, 3 million. Like, hey, Dad, I'm gonna buy the house.
Yeah. Oh, right? Yeah, seriously.
Shit, man. It's crazy shit how that happens.
Couldn't even imagine.
Right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine your son? Hey, I just won $3 million online. What? You selling drugs?
Right.
What are you doing? You selling drugs?
Right. Not even, man. You'd still notice that.
Right.
That volume.
Fuck. $3 million. But dude,
Sheesh.
imagine, and we talked about it a little bit today, but fighting wars through simulation.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Get your best pilots. Let's play some DCS World. You know,
Yeah. See, like
your
it's
best
like I was
nerd against my
saying.
best nerd, and we'll handle it that way. No bloodshed today. If you think about it, that's like some old
I mean,
school
if
ass
you only
shit.
want the satisfaction of the win, but other than that, it don't
Okay,
think it
so
gets you
okay,
anymore.
if we got to that level, right? We're like, you know, hey, you know, we're gonna go to war with Syria tomorrow. Oh shit. Okay, we'll go set up the simulator. What? If it got to that level, you're talking some serious simulation, right? Like I'd be imagining some serious shit, like a pod that shakes you up and down in a plane, puts G forces on you, so you feel everything. You know what I mean? Somehow they simulate all of that, and you're in there
Right.
with the other pilot. The other pilot's in Syria somewhere in his little simulator, and you know, let the best man win. No bloodshed. Everything's simulated down to a T. You would hope. Somebody cheats. Oh fuck, dude. That'd get wild.
Well, I
Then
mean,
we'd
well,
probably go
that
back to war.
right. Well, could you imagine if someone hacked it?
Ooh. Damn. What did he do then?
Right. Wait, what do you do? Right. Or what if?
Well, you would think. All right, I don't know. I'm imagining a crazy world right now where all war goes to simulation, right? Which we're not necessarily there, but we're not too far. We're already throwing drones out, right? You don't even have to be
Right.
there for the drone. You can throw that sucker out miles out and still bomb the shit out of a shack, right? And do recon and all that. But a simulator, and they're like security's tight as fuck. Like there is no hacking it, right? You that's something that's like secure or should be, right?
Right.
So you have anti-hackers, hackers who used to hack that are there to anti-hack the hackers that are trying to fuck with the games, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you settle it out, you know, like, all right, you know, my boy was flying this, your boy was flying that. He died. That means you gotta hand over your oil now, dude.
Like I said, I still think there'd have to be bloodshed.
I
I
feel
don't
you on
see
that.
how you
But
could
what if
even.
Okay, think about it like this, dude. Back, like, all right, this may be a movie, but I'm pretty sure this happened more often than none. You remember Troy, right? In the movie?
Yeah.
Okay. They go, bring out your best warrior, right? And you got these armies ready to fucking dick each other down, right? And they got their biggest dude comes out. Bam. And Troy's over there still dicking down the ladies. And they go, bro, you need to come fight. And he's like, all right, I'll be there. He shows up, right? Dick hanging and all. All right.
Yep.
Dude starts running at him. He's just like, fuck, man, I'm still hungover. Slashes dude's throat off. All right, cool. That's it. I own your army. Like, I don't know if that's 100% accurate. I'm assuming that that's not too far off from the truth. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. But if that was the case, they handled that shit. That's how it was. It was a fucking pact, right? Like, all right.
Right.
We agreed on that. All right, you boys, you go over there now. That happened. I'm assuming.
Right.
I mean, does that sound correct? I don't know. Maybe I'm making that shit up, but
No, that's
I think that happened. Yeah. So I mean, granted, we're a lot sneakier and sweatier now, right? So.
Right. Well, and now is you're talking about Achilles, the god, the prince, right? Or the god, yeah. And but I don't know, man. I think we've become. I guess it's less savage-like. A war is no longer what war used to be. War is at a distance.
It is at a distance, but I don't think it's any less savage.
It's rare that you would ever see something like what we used to do, coming from being primitive people, sword fights. Man, could you imagine how brutal that'd be to watch? Just have all these men around you,
just dying.
You know, slashing each other with.
And if you live, it wasn't a good life, dude. You're like halfway there.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. If you survived, you were completely lucky and blessed.
You know, that would be such an interesting time to be in. Not be in, but like go watch. Like if they're like, hey, bro, you want to take a vacation? Yeah, where do you want to go? I don't know. I want to go to like the Roman times. Just stick around and watch shit. All right, dope. Here you go. And you go out there and you watch this shit, you know? Like, what if it wasn't at all like that? What if everyone was just chill as fuck? And they were just running simulators back then?
Oh. Oh man.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I could see. I don't see necessarily. It would still technically be a simulation, but let's think of it in the context of it being more like Avatar.
Okay.
Where you could still really die, right? Like your brain's hooked to a computer, but you're controlling another entity.
Right.
I could see that being a thing. If you know what I mean, where like. But I as far as war via simulation, right. It's like basically like I'm gonna bet $20 and I'm gonna win right now. If I win, I get the $20 back, right? Well. Could you imagine doing that with, I mean, I don't know how many...
20 million? 20 billion?
Million people are here. Like, yeah, like, okay, so if we win this simulation, we take over your government, your land's our land.
I think if everybody was on agreeance, but, again, you train just as hard as you would for the real thing as you would for the simulation. And you didn't need necessarily, I don't know, man. It's almost like, I don't want to say it's a necessity. It's not a necessity to have war, but people die, and that's part of the population thing, right? Where there's got to be some kind of statistic on the amount of people that die yearly based on wars happening, right? I'm assuming there is. And it seems like that's also become part of the clockwork of deaths yearly.
Right.
Which is shitty, but
well, of course. But we don't fight wars the way we used to. We used to go against whole countries. Now we fight groups of individuals.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, when's the last time we went against countries? Was what Vietnam, Korea,
Desert Storm.
Oh shit, Desert Storm. I'm way off. Yeah,
I think.
Damn.
So. You know, I think as the last time that was against an actual country. Everything else has been against a group of terrorists. It seems to be like that's the popular, right? An enemy that blends with the rest of its people.
Technically,
right?
Well, yeah.
like there isn't any honor in war like there used to be at one point. Like, we used to be dumb enough to line up in lines and shoot at each other, right? You
Right.
just pop a ball in your muzzle loader and just fucking pop one
Oh,
off at each other and take turns doing it.
dude, I don't even
I
know.
mean, it's dumb, but
It's. I'd like to
there was
say.
honor in it.
I'd like to say. Wait, was there though? I mean, it was
I
gross. It
mean,
was. It was. It was just as bad.
true.
I mean, I'd like to say it's gotten better, but I don't think it has, man. You get shot. It
Well,
ain't
it's
pretty.
IEDs most of the time.
You get blown the
That's what
fuck
we're
up. It ain't
facing.
pretty. You know.
We're facing hidden weapons. You know. But to say that we could go to war via simulation, and even then, the thing I can't wrap my head around is you have these people that, right, you go to camp and you train and you do all this. Well, who's to say that that's going to translate into you in this simulation?
Well, I don't know, dude. The route that we're going now. I mean, you got NASCAR simulating from home now. No one's going
Hey, we were
out.
talking about a simple race, and I don't know if they're pushing what they would normally on TV.
I don't know.
I don't even know how that works. It
I
might
want to
even
play
just be
with
for
this
kicks and giggles.
because okay, I'm not gonna try and compare it literally. That NASCAR is its own like economic power, but NASCAR is its own economic power,
Oh, yeah,
right?
big time.
Big time.
Yeah,
Compare it to a country, you can't. But in the sense that NASCAR being its own thing, right? Let's say it's its own entity, and these racers have to race whenever, right? Every race, and they go out and they make money. Then you win, you make more money, you get more sponsors, blah blah blah, right? Money's involved, hardcore. It's not. There's bets. There's money to be made here, blah blah blah, this and that. But you go out there and you do your thing, right?
right.
Now, you can't because of the Roni Coroni. Roni's out there, so
Right.
you can't go race out there because you need groups of people to handle all this shit.
Wash your hands.
You filthy
6
fucking
feet apart.
animals. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you start simulating. So then the racers go, how come we just don't do this? This is dope as fuck. Now, granted, it's not the same because you don't got the wind in your
No.
ear. You don't got the fucking rumble. It's
Well,
not at
no,
all the
and I
same.
think the experience is
But
there,
the
and the thing
fact
is the
that
only thing that makes that enjoyable is the fact that at any given time someone could die. There's a possibility of death, right?
right.
Racing, it's that's exactly what it is. There's a chance for a wreck. There's the sound, the smells, the atmosphere, everything's there.
My thing
And
is though that this economic power decided, well, if we can't race for reals, let's race fake and still make money.
Well, of course. Yeah, if there's a way to make money, they're going to figure it out. And on top of that, I mean, how many people are stuck at home right now with literally nothing to do,
Five.
including the people that were in the race, right? You know what I mean?
5 people.
5 people.
Only
That's
5 people
quite
because nobody
remarkable.
else is quarantining. Everyone's still out and
It
about.
seems like, yeah, I've seen a lot of people out, especially today. Today the traffic was
Oh man.
pretty thick considering.
But it's crazy to see that shit though. Like at what point you go, you know what? If we can't race for reals, we're gonna go race for fakes.
Right.
And didn't you tell me there was a crash?
Yeah, oh yeah, and it seemed almost intentional. I was kind of watching the replays from it, and it basically looked like someone got mad at someone else and just clipped them, gave them a good pit maneuver, and they both went off track. And so, I mean, you know what I mean? And that does
Oh my
happen.
God.
That's a real thing, you know?
Right,
I mean,
but I mean,
aggressive
like,
driving.
how do you handle that? Is there penalties? Nobody got hurt, so what do you do?
Well, they said there was 12 caution flags the whole race, so they treated it just like an actual
What?
race, which means the rules would still apply. So
That
could
is
you imagine?
crazy.
You know?
I just find it I find it funny, dude. Like, oh
is.
man, Dale Earnhardt just fucking smashed into the side of fucking number 43 or whatever, and I'm like, so
Yeah.
we just keep going, turn that bitch around, put that shit in reverse.
I think it only works for now because everyone has nothing really else to do.
I wonder if it's more of a joke. Like I know they broadcast.
Like I
but
know my grandfather watches every race.
really,
Die hard, every race that's on.
damn.
We if I ever take you there, we're gonna walk in that house and I guarantee you
NASCAR.
NASCAR will be on.
Fuck. Does
or some
NASCAR
type of motorsports.
does NASCAR ever stop? Is
You
there
know what?
like
Good
a
question.
season? I don't know
Like
if
an
there's a
off
season.
season.
Yeah, is there an off season for NASCAR where they go and they
Um,
practice? I don't know.
I would imagine. I guess I could look that up.
Oh, fuck. I never thought about that.
See.
I don't watch
I
enough
haven't either.
or any NASCAR to be honest. Ooh, the NASCAR haters are out there. Burn them at the pike.
So it's 36 races.
Oh, okay. So there is like a small.
It's 10 months, so they have 2 months off. 38 races spanning 10 months. Season starts in February and ends in November every year.
So Ricky Bobby gets 2 months off. I love it.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
2 months.
2 months. You just drive a car real fast for the
Well,
part of the year and take a couple months off. No big deal.
interesting.
Imagine having that kind of job.
Oh, racing? That's
Yeah.
stressful. As fun as you think it would be at a competitive level, at that competitive of a level, it's very taxing.
It,
A lot of,
okay.
especially motocross riders, the guys that do, especially
Oh
like
man.
supercross,
Yeah.
where you make one small mistake and it could cost you your life or your health very, very easily. And yeah, there's guys that you almost have to be addicted to it to keep wanting to do it. Um, you're just
Yeah.
beating yourself incessantly. And NASCAR isn't anything to scoff at either. Those guys deal with cars that get extremely hot inside. It's not like they're sitting in there with AC
Oh
and
yeah. No, I'm not saying it's an
there's
easy
no power
job, but
steering and
yeah.
I mean, granted, it's definitely I could see why they would want to do it over some other things for sure. It's the competition.
Do you know?
We're geared for competition.
Do you know what simulator they were running for the racing?
Oh, it was NASCAR's own.
Oh, they have their own simulator.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that like something you can get?
Yeah, actually, they have a couple different one. Let me see.
No, I mean not that I'm trying to race
NASCAR
NASCAR.
has its own racing game. It does have
Okay.
its own racing game, which is supposed to simulate all that. Same thing with virtual F1. F1 races were broadcasted virtually as well.
Now, the pit crew, were they virtual too? Were they like all up in there?
Honestly, it's got.
Can you imagine that? Like the pit crews
It'd be
even
trip, right?
even getting
Like
in on it.
they put
They're at
sensors.
home.
They put sensors on a real car inside of a garage, and they have to actually swap things on it. And
Oh my god, they get in.
you know,
You gotta press A. Press A. No, B, 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 B. You got the little
right,
sequence of
yeah.
letters going over the top. You gotta hit them at the right time.
yeah.
You miss one, you miss a
Oh
bolt.
God. Like no, oh
God.
no.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Hell yeah.
Uh,
I want to go fast.
Yeah, I actually don't know how that would work, and I mean I know most of these games you simulate tire wear and
Right. Yeah, you're all into
all that, and yeah, pressures, and you can change your downforce and your camber and your toe, and it's crazy the virtual driving experience has become.
I don't know. I don't think I could race. I'm like, is there a speed limit? What's the speed limit? Is there actually? They're like, all right,
Smooth.
hold on, smooth, just smooth. That's the speed limit.
Mm,
0 to smooth.
yeah, the smoother you are driving, the faster you theoretically would be.
Okay, we're getting all sensei on this shit. Okay.
Smooth is fast.
I remember I was working with a contractor one time, and he did. I was telling him he does the Baja racing, right? And so I'm looking in the dash, and I go, "Where's your speedometer?" And he starts laughing. He goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "Yeah, where's your speedometer? How do you know how fast you're going?" He goes, "Look, the only thing you need to know is that you're going faster than the other guy."
Which is
like, hell
partially
yeah.
true too.
It's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. Choosing your lines, off-road racing is a completely different beast.
I'll tell you right now, dude. The speedometer on the bike, I don't ever look at it. I just roll. I just keep going. I don't want to know how fast I'm going. I don't. I just don't. I just keep going.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, well, generally over time you usually gauge your speed visually anyhow,
Yeah, you think.
surroundings and. No, I have no choice. When I ride my bike, my speedometer is legit, basically in between my nuts.
Right. Yeah, you gotta look. You gotta look down.
So
What a
I go
spot
by
for
gear
that.
feel. I go
Right.
by gear feel, sound, exhaust notes and all that, and so that's generally how I gauge my speed.
Right. I tend to look at it when I see cops. Then yeah, I guess I'll look at it then.
I don't generally look at it either way. So
But yeah, there's just sometimes
yeah,
I don't want to. I don't even want to look down. I'm just like, we're just gonna we're just gonna keep going, doing what we're doing.
yeah, yeah. Oh gosh.
Shit.
But yeah, the simulation thing. I see it for some things. There are things I don't. I don't see NASCAR continuing it after the fact.
What if they did?
Uh, Racing's
I don't see
racing.
it either. But
I don't, dude. There's no point. You're not promoting product at that point. Obviously, Dunlop has their tires all over the place. You know, it's if once you take the human element out of something, it's not as dangerous. Or I mean, don't get me
yeah,
wrong. There's a an audience for everything, but I think
because then it
you know.
would be kind of boring. Because then you're like, all
Right.
right, now I know no one's possibly
Oh,
getting hurt.
they got in a wreck. Okay,
Okay, we'll just reset the car.
just have him
Just,
right, pretty or
just
something
reset the
like
car.
that,
It'll be fine.
or DNF the driver. And,
Dude, our animalistic nature from the days of the Coliseum and till now, dude, have not changed. You
oh yeah,
watch
no
these
doubt. Do
things.
you see how many people were fighting over toilet paper? I still can't get over that.
Oh my god, why?
People were fighting. People got robbed of toilet
I
paper
know.
in parking lots.
Isn't that crazy shit? It's retarded is what it is. Can you say that? Probably not. I don't care. It's just straight out dumb.
Hmm.
Like
I mean, don't get me wrong.
well, I know what it is, dude. I kind of figured it out. Is that nobody is looking, or they're trying to think of the future, right? And they're going, "Oh my god, what if I'm not here tomorrow and I still haven't built a toilet paper castle? This isn't happening. We need to
There
go get all the toilet paper."
must have been quite a few people on the same page because
You know what I
people were
mean?
willing to wait in lines for hours at 6 foot distances outside in the rain for this shit.
I'm about to get you going to the store and getting toilet paper, dude. When's the last time you built a toilet paper castle?
I haven't built a toilet paper castle, but you know what's funny is
Better
literally
get to
since this
fighting.
has started, I'm on the same bunch of toilet paper.
Oh,
Because generally,
you mean you're
we
doing the
usually
normal
keep a
thing?
stock of it anyway. Right? Yeah, we've had a stock of it for. I mean,
You
who
keep a
wants to?
normal amount of toilet
Who
paper in your
wants to
house?
run? I mean, that's and I can see why everyone's picking it up. Who wants to run out of toilet paper? That's gotta be. That's terrible, right?
Just wash your ass, dude.
Yeah, I mean, but see, is it that simple?
Yeah, you wash your ass. What do you do when you get
Just
dirty?
plop your ass right on the sink and just start pumping
No, you
water
get in the
into it, or I
shower.
mean,
Let me tell you what.
in the shower.
Wait, imagine a world where for every time you took a shit, you took a shower. You'd be so fucking clean all day.
It sounds like you'd have some skin issues.
Would you?
And it's just depleting your skin of all of its essential oils. And
You just take a quick little shower. You take a quick little dump and you take a quick little shower. Just a little,
that's what the bidet's for, yeah.
right? Wash your nuts.
Right. And I'm sure that's going to be more popular now that this has happened. Bidets are going to be a thing.
I'm telling you, I don't know
It'll
if
trend.
it's just the idea of having water squirt up your nuts, or the fact that you're like super clean when you're done. Like, don't you feel better when you're all clean and got in the shower?
Yeah, but
You
see,
feel
the
good as
thing is,
fuck.
I
Ready for
mean,
the
ever
day.
since I've had
Ready for the
children in
night.
my life, I, dude, I always resorted to baby wipes.
Yeah,
It's a great feeling. Super clean, smells good.
right.
I,
But now
I, I
you
don't have to worry about a towel or putting parts of my bum on stuff in the bathroom. You know what I mean?
that's what a bathroom's for. It's a bum. It's a bum
True.
hole. It's a hole for your
But then
bum.
why do you keep your toothbrushes next to your bum in
What
your bum hole?
you're telling me you don't brush your teeth at the same time you take a dump?
I've never tried.
It's called
I've
efficiency.
done it in the shower. I've done it in the shower for sure.
Well,
But definitely not while I'm dumping. Because I mean, how do you? I mean, I
I'm
guess
not saying that
realistically,
I
I
do,
sit
but
there
I'm
with
just
a wad
putting
of
ideas out there that maybe you'd save
toothpaste
some
in my
time.
mouth.
Imagine
I mean,
you take a
could you
shower.
imagine having your mouth full of toothpaste for 17 minutes? Because I don't know about you, but have you seen how long it takes for some people to take a shit at work?
Oh my god.
I mean, I really hope these people don't do this shit at home, but
Oh my
you
god.
know, I
It
mean,
has nothing to do with getting overtime while you shit, right? That's just my normal bowel movement. Okay. All
Mhm.
right, buddy.
Oh God.
Oh, some people take that shit serious, man.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
oh, if I poop at work after my break, oh god, get out of
Hmm.
here. Go find something to do, bro.
Oh, it is what it is. It's
Yeah,
in our nature, I guess.
fuck. It's a poop, maybe, and to
Yeah.
yeah, I guess. I don't know, man.
The easy road.
It's shitty. Uh,
Yeah, quite literally.
right? Oh, they need to make a shower with like like just a big hole where you do all everything at once.
You talking like a fucking latrine in the middle of your
Just a
fucking
straight
your
dump.
shower,
Just rip
but
it out.
like
You're taking
obviously
a
with
shower.
plumbing and
Right.
oh, and waffle stomp your shit through the drain.
Oh my god. Oh, that sounds awful.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, there's a reason why we've developed the way we have, and keeping diseases and things like that from spreading is a reason why we do things separately.
yeah.
I mean, you know how awkward it'd be to be like, yeah, dude, you use my shower, and you have guests, like, and to
But
think that your guest is now gonna
wouldn't it be
defecate in your
it'd be
shower.
normal though, right? Because then everybody would do it, assuming everybody had the same setup, right? You know that when you're gonna go take a shit, you're gonna shower.
I mean, obviously, if there was no other choice and that was the norm, then that would be the norm. But it's not the norm.
Oh my god,
At
dude.
least not for us.
You wanna talk about the worst feeling, dude? Taking a shower and realizing that you didn't grab a
You have to poo
towel.
afterward.
Oh, that too. Oh my
Yeah,
god, you just
yeah,
get
I hate
cleaned
that.
up and then you gotta poo.
Yeah, totally. You're like, dude, I literally cleaned from head to toe, and you got to pinch one off.
Oh fuck.
It's
What do you
terrible.
do? You take another shower?
You know,
You just go with it. Said fuck
I
it.
just go with it. It's too late at this point.
Is it? You're all wet
I
and
don't know.
shit. Taking a
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, you don't want to sit on your toilet seat and slip off, break a hip, whatever. Who knows?
God. You know what would solve that issue is if you had a shithole in your shower. Oh fuck.
Oh,
That's awful. All right, this is getting wild. I think
it
we're
is getting a
gonna
little too
stop it
wild.
here.
Yeah, we're getting swifty in the shower.
Well, Ian, it's been fun.
Almost definitely. Always.
Crazy shit today.
Always.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us on Hot and Sparky Live with Sparky and Ian tonight. And make sure you hit that little subscribe down there and hit the little bell if you like. I don't know, do all that shit everybody tells you to do. Or don't. I don't give a shit. All right. Thanks for joining us. Take care. Be safe. And, yeah. Take it easy, guys. Later.
Later.